This is the FTE resonator. We have our old Sinister diesel exhaust, which is probably a generic box brand freaking exhaust like MBRP. But the difference is where all the hangers are welded on. Why didn't I use this? Because it's possibly going to go on that one. So MBRP muffler is too drony for that truck, I think. So figure it was only 20 extra bucks or 30 extra bucks to order the kit with the muffler. And I've got my resonator, which I know I'm probably gonna like because it's louder out here. Should be quieter in there. So you want to give me a second to climb up in here. It's pretty freaking tall. Oh. I should like this quite a bit better. It's whisper quiet. Barely hear the engine. Not barely hear the engine, but that's 1250. That's pretty good. It's usually our drone zone. 17 to 18. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm excited. So we'll go for a quick rip once I get the fender liner in. I just want to test this out before I put the tip on, just to make sure that I'm not going to need that Flow Pro muffler. We'll see. Because I know for sure that Dad would like the FTE resonator on there, because obviously you heard how loud it is on here. It's gonna, well, once this warms up, the idle will drop you a little bit quieter, but that should be, you know, this has got the FTE resonator right where the exhaust muffler, the muffler should be, so. And that, to me, is perfect. It's quiet until you stomp it. It's loud, but it's not droning inside the cab. FTE works on these things. And we'll get that going. Get a little bit of this cleaned up. Take her for a spin. That's why I haven't been driving it. Oh, here's my newest upgrade. It's our Michelin Defender LTX MS. 50,000 mile rated tires. I started modifying this exhaust system to try and put the resonator in place of the muffler, but the muffler hasn't come off in 3 years, and that ended up being a cobbled up mess. I think it's in the trailer, but you know what? So we're just gonna get it cleaned up. We're gonna take this sucker out. We're gonna see how she does. Should be a heck of a lot better. Just give you a quick little peek on the underside and give you a little air test to make sure we don't have any leaks. Sounds good so far under here. And I like the clamps that come with it. Those ones really hold tight. Don't leave much for, because they cover up those, any type of slits that there might be, you know. Kind of like these ones. Yes, it looks like complete and utter shit, but you know, it would not come off at all. So we went to the extreme on that. This did not come with Flow Pro. I mean, it came with all of those style clamps, but I'm making sure that I'm gonna actually like having this on here. There's a bit of exhaust leak obviously there. Nothing around there, which is good. And this is all one piece instead of two pieces. You see where it probably was two piece. Same with this. This is a separate piece on MBRP, ends about here. So, and then you got a piece here and a piece there. So, I mean, this is all one piece. I had to trim it. All super easy. The hangers are already welded on there. Made it super nice, and they already have the nipples, so they're not just gonna pop right out of there. And I mean, freaking rights, dude. This came with the MBRP garbage, and it's not really copacetic for what we're doing, but the muffler for Flow Pro came with the hanger already welded on. That would work, but I wanted to see how this is gonna do. On the LBZ, it's perfect. On the Lb7, we'll see here. I'm gonna take her for a quick spin, but how quiet the AirDoc 2.4G is, 165. Yeah, filters need to be changed. They're not that old actually. It looks like they are, but just imagine rock chips and stuff eating away at that. They're not that old. They're probably from earlier this year. There's less than 20,000 miles on them. There's probably less than 15,000 miles on them. But they are due for a change. But not by much, you know. I'm not down on my maintenance. I'm up on my maintenance. This just looks like complete and utter shit. So, and in case, oh Jesus, the caster on this thing's quitting out on me. You can still hear me. I've been using AC Delco oil filters, and you can tell me why this is wet around here. Yeah. Other than that, got my fancy hydraulic lines. So, get this stuff cleaned up, go for a rip. So, alrighty. So I thought I'd make a quick video of what I'm doing on the truck today. So I've ordered some stuff from rockauto. And yeah, they're Dorman. I don't have problems with Dorman so much as my dad does. Well, at least I haven't had near the run-in with them as I have BWD or Moog, so or Master Pro or whatever. But I mean, look at the slop in there, eh? Look at that, just frickin' had it. And that's the old design. This is the new design. Ooh, it's nice and stiff. So, old design, new design, very kind of interesting. But yeah, the bushings are just frickin' shot. And every time I'd open the door, these wheels would squeak, and even you could see all the silicone spray I've put on them. And I lubed the living snot out of them, and it didn't help at all. And then this bushing was so bad, you know, it would slap on that pin, this bar, and it would just slap, 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 you know, every time you could open the door or close the door, and then you got the wheels squeaking every time you open the door. Oh. So I got the new one pretty much installed. I got to tighten them a couple bolts in here. There's a dust shield, and it kind of worried me at first because I was looking on the back side, and I just saw those, and I was like, those rivets? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta take the door off to change this thing on the older style or what? So, no. I just saw there's a dust cover there. I was like, oh, maybe pop it off, feel the bolts. I was like, oh, thank God. So I'm gonna finish getting that installed. And I also ordered a couple other things. So, well, that's a giveaway. That's one of them. I'm having an issue. rockauto set both the leaf springs with separate tracking numbers for each pack, and one of them came yesterday. The other one was supposed to come today because it didn't come yesterday with the other leaf spring. But for some reason, FedEx put it on the wrong truck or something, and she's like, "Oh, it'll be here today." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'll wait for the truck." The truck showed up, and I'm like, "Is my leaf spring on there too?" No. God, jeez. So I got myself some new door seals. It's gonna be nice. I'll do a comparison before and after, I guess. Some more. And see how plump that is. Nice and plump. I'm gonna come over here to the original door seals, which are quite flattened out. Pretty spent after, you know, what is it? 17 years and 260,000 miles, and 210 of that of Texas heat. So 15 years in Texas heat, and 3 years here, and 14 years Texas heat, and 3 years of Michigan, Minnesota heat. So not so bad. We're gonna get them swapped out, which is gonna be nice and fun because you got these, you know, push that in order to get this off there, but we'll get her going. Oh my gosh, that door had a little bit of wind noise going down the road, and we adjusted the latch, sucked the door in, helped a little bit, not so much. That wind noise has actually gone away for the most part since I've had the truck, for some reason, just randomly, whatever. So, but it'll be nice to push that latch back out again, because ever since moving that in, the door's been harder to close. You can't just, you know, give it a swift little and the door closes. You got to frickin' wham, you know, to get it to close. So that'll be nice. Both doors too. So, man, that's the extended cab that runs all the way up and around. But, well, I guess I might as well show you. I got the one yesterday. The bolts need to be tightened down yet. I was going to do that once I got the other spring in there. That one's 5 to 1. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 to 1. So 5 of these guys and 1 overload. For some reason, that's sitting on the overload there, but not back here. I don't know. We'll figure that out once the other leaf spring is on there. I mean, the old one looks perfectly fine once it's off the truck. It's got all that freaking gap there on the overload and the regular ones, but looks are deceiving, because with just an empty bed, the pack would sit on the overload, or like just above it. So every time you hit a bump, it just was jarring. So I was like, great, yeah. But, yeah, we're going to finish getting that going. We're still working on our Escalade interior swap. Nothing's changed since I brought the truck to Minnesota with the car trailer. Console, dash pad, a bezel with the wood trim, and door panels. And that's all we should need, because we've got trim. I've painted. I need to probably just find some new trim, because I didn't put any adhesion promoter down, and all I got to do is take your fingernail and peel the paint off, which is nice. So, but I got the carpet switched out. It's gonna be, I just got to find an extended cab door panel and rear panels, I guess. But this one's been painted. I painted that one. Other than that, she's turning out pretty doggone slick. I'm really gonna enjoy it. I think I'm gonna try and paint the center console too, so that it matches the rest of the gray interior. But another day, another dollar. But, we're gonna keep plugging away on my thing and really see how much better it is. Oh, I can't wait. So I'll get back to this. Just goes to further my point. Hear all that? That's just in that. The bushing is a junk. So, and that one is just quiet now. I love it. Just love it. I put some white lithium grease on all of it. Nice and quiet. Perfect. Perfect. Love it. It's just gonna get better. So I figured I'd do a side-by-side comparison of the two. Look at that. Plump versus not plump. So that's gonna seal a whole lot better, and the door already sounds a heck of a lot better, and it's got some pressure against it, so it's really gonna seal. And I think it looks pretty decent. Camera, you are letting me down. Let me down big time. But I mean, it's pretty consistent all the way along. Looks pretty professional, I guess. The only thing that doesn't look professional is the rear door here, where I used my linoleum knife to cut it because I couldn't find my tin snip, because that is metal up inside of that piece that goes over the lip. So I just got to replace this piece. I painted it, but all the clips are broken on it, and it just fits like shit. So anyway, I might shove a piece of rubber in there. I don't know yet, but yeah, it's pushed up all the way, so that is good. It is well fitting. Everything closes nice now. So I'm gonna fold that up, get that gone, and then I get to call you FedEx, because the other leaf spring still hasn't shown up. That's irritating. Why is my freaking thing not here? So everything else showed up, the latches, the seals, but not the leaf spring. There is one other thing. The truck's been sitting for 2 months or so, in the process of getting the trailer, getting loaded up for the move, that I haven't driven that one. I was just sitting out my grandparents' driveway for almost 2 months, and since then, I think the Hydro Boost is already going out. I already replaced it once, so we'll get to. I ordered a brand new Bosch one instead of a Reman, because the Reman's an A1 Cardone. So I also another thing I did today was the turn signal socket had gone bad. I got it sitting up here. Well, hadn't gone bad, I guess, so much as the one of the wires. It looks like a cobbled up piece of crap because so when I started soldering. Anyway, I soldered on bullet points to the wire for my my halos on the headlights, and so I could just pop on and off the wires for the headlight if I needed to remove the whole headlight. So in order to do that, I soldered it on. Well, I ended up getting the wire too close. A noob type of situation there. So now it's got a new socket with fresh, 8-10 inch long wires on it. I soldered that on there. I had to Dremel out the inside of the new one, which looks a little bit better than this one now that I knew what I had to do and the right bit and all that good stuff. So, but anyway, kind of got burnt and stuff anyway. So time for a good replacement. So now everything's all soldered up, heat shraked, all electrical goopy tape stuff I'd gotten. This stuff, the brush on electrical tape stuff. So that's sealed up. It's ready for a good long life, and I got my turn signal back because that was one of the things for over 3-4 months I was driving, and in total I was driving without a left turn signal. The parking light worked, but the only thing that would flash was the corner marker light. So that's all I had that was flashing. But now she's back to working and everything's hunky-dory, and just got to figure out where the hell that other leaf spring's at. The lady on the phone at FedEx said, "Oh yeah, it's on the truck. You should get it today." And the thing says estimated delivery for tomorrow. And this is after it was supposed to be delivered yesterday. And it said estimated delivery Tuesday. And it's not here. So I gotta call them again. And is it on the truck? Because the one truck already came. I don't know if it's coming on another one. I know she was hard to understand. I'm not good with bilingual people. English is their second, third, or fourth language. I don't know. It's really hard to understand them. It's like I can't understand people over the CB or walkie-talkie. I can't understand them. But anyway, it's just she said something about it being on another truck, the wrong truck. Now I don't know if this was yesterday when I didn't get it and it was supposed to be out for delivery, or if it's today. Oh crap, we put it on the wrong truck, but you'll still get it today. I don't know. I gotta call them. They told me that I'd have to call my shipper, which is Rock Auto, and tell them, hey, here's the poop. I need you, because they apparently got restrictions on it to where they can't hold it at a FedEx location for me to come pick it up. So I gotta call Rock Auto if it's not on the truck coming to the door, that you gotta lift those restrictions so I can go pick up my leaf spring and get it on there, so I don't have one brand new leaf spring on there and then 2 days later I put the other one on. It's just getting ridiculous now. And I want to get a freaking alignment in before the end of the week, because I would like to drive the truck with all its new bells and whistles. So Friday the Hydro Boost will be here, and it's Wednesday, so that'll be nice. That'll be nice. Have nice firm touchy brakes, because right now the brakes are just spongy as frick, and it's not because there's air in the lines, because it wasn't like that when I parked it, and all of a sudden park it for 2 months, drive it, just brakes are just mush. Not air in the line mush either. It's I know what that is. That's like an instant whew, but now it's just like before it does anything. It's stiff, but it's squishy. I can't wait to get that new Hydro Boost. But and I figure because Dad put an A1 Cardone on his LLY, and he said his has already started leaking again. So this one hasn't started leaking. Let me see here. So, alrighty, UPS truck. I deliver my package. Come on. Anyway, so other than that, not much going on. I don't know if I did a video of this yet. Picked this up at Northern Tool, had a $20 coupon. Freaking electric jack. It plugs into the truck, so you don't have to wire into the trailer, which is nice because I don't want to drill anything into this trailer. And just bolted right on. Works good. It takes about as long as it did for me to crank the trailer up, but this time I don't have to work my frickin' balls off to get the dang trailer up and down. And it's got about 4 or 5 inch extension foot there, and what else? It's got a little light on it. That's what the red thing's for. Little light. Works pretty good, I guess. So some LEDs. But anyway, all is well with the world. I don't know if I had done a video once I'd gotten to Minnesota from Michigan. One of my center caps had come off, and they sent me another one finally. So that's pretty mint. I got my license plate for Minnesota, so the trailer's registered and the metal's flexing, so the seal broke in a couple places. Have to reseal that for poops and giggles. This side not, no, it is doing that a little. It was perfect when I bought the trailer. Brando! Oh, I hate that. What can you do about it? Oh, boy. Looks like there's a door gap. It's bad and worse down there. I don't know, whatever. Because the trailer's at an angle. But, all is well. All is well. New tires. Still has a vibration. And then once I go to get it aligned, I'll tell them, hey, check it out, because there's something squishy up front. I think it's an inner tie rod. Again, that'd be Moog problem. Everybody's starting to figure that out now. And tires are good. And it's frickin' booking down the freeway at 85, 90 miles an hour like there is no tomorrow. It's pretty frickin' smooth. And that's the next thing. End of the month, I am more than likely for sure going to order a 6-speed upgrade. That's gonna be awesome. I'm excited for that, so, because this truck loves to glide. I'm tired of freaking 5 gears because it feels like it struggles to do 80 or 75 or 70. So, anyway.